Hey guys and girls, I know I said that my last video was that last video I uploaded was my last video. Um, I just got through watching a very old YouTube video actually of Charlie Chaplin and his speech, the greatest speech in the world. I agree with a lot of it. I would recommend for anyone that watches this to watch that video. It speaks of how we've been turned to greed and how people enslave us against their own wills. You look at yourself in your own house and you're terrified to go outside at night time because there's people that might shoot you, that might take your daughter or your sister or your mother and rape her. The world's become like this because of the chaos that's been seeded into us by the people with power, by political figures that are supposed to be keeping us safe and keeping the world safe. Instead, they sow the seed of chaos by breaking their promises of what they made to us. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty damn sure that even the Queen in London will watch this speech and she will cry. Because this speech was back before America was even America now. Because this speech was back when free voice, free speech, free thought was a very rare and powerful thing. Thing is, nowadays, free speech, free thought, free anything is diminished to the fact that no one will listen, no one will think, no one will fight for what they feel is right, because we get told to back down, we get controlled, we get brainwashed by the TV, we get brainwashed by the radio, we get brainwashed by people sitting in fake chairs with strings connected to their hands and their faces. Politics is a puppetry show. It's a marionette show run by the rich and infamous. Run by people who think they can get away with things, so they just pay people off. I'm not saying get rid of politics. I'm not saying get rid of all freestanding rules. I'm just saying maybe think before you say anything. Because a very old lesson I've learnt since I was a child, that a lot of us would have learnt when we were children but we forgot about it, is if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Don't be racist, don't be racial, don't be aggressive to somebody else that has no problem with you. Don't go out picking a fight, don't go out yelling and screaming. Because the only person you're making look stupid is you. The only person you're pissing off is everybody else that looks up to you and makes you look like an idiot in front of thousands and thousands of people if someone records you and puts you on Facebook or records you and puts you on YouTube. The world today is a world of chaos. It's a world of unending problems and unending solvable, I repeat, solvable problems. There's no such thing as a first world problem. There is a such thing as a third world problem, because people in third world countries are starving. Because all the people that are getting money are pocketing half of it and then sending over a little bit with a little bit of food and a little bit of water. The reason that they've got schools going over there is because people actually go over there, take money with them and actually do stuff. They don't just give the person a check and say, here, go and help out this African town. Because people that do documentaries, you've seen those documentaries, they're on YouTube as well. They go over there with their own little camera crew and they invest in the local economy. They help build schools, they help build houses, they help build churches. They return to the community what the community never had, because people that go over there and give them food and give them medication are keeping the money for themselves. What we send isn't everything that's going to them. 25% to 45%. No, 25% to 35% is exactly what they get from us. If we send $10, that's roughly $2.50 that they're getting, if less. Now, to all those people that have a kind heart, that see those suffering children on TV that are skinny, or they're crying, or you see those ads where children are homeless and you want to support those things, you're better off starting a fundraiser yourself, starting a charity yourself to help children in your area or homeless people in your area, because you've got more of a chance of helping them than you do any of those Smiths family people. Sure, they'll say, oh, all the money goes to people that we're helping. It doesn't. It goes to buying them new vehicles. It goes to buying them new stuff. And these are non-for-profit places I'm talking about. They're not supposed to pocket any of our money to help themselves or help their businesses. They're run to help other people. They're paid by the government, by us, the taxpayers, to run them. And they still rip us off and take our money and pocket it when they think we're not watching. I've spent so many years keeping quiet, keeping my mouth shut about politics, because I can't talk about it. I hate talking about it because it makes me upset. It makes me feel sick that people are so fucking blind, so unbelievably blind to the fact that people in political places don't actually have power. The person that has the power is you who's voting for them. The person that has the power is the crook on the fucking end of the street with a gun in his hand and that screaming woman with a gun to her head. Power isn't created over years of struggle and chaos. Power is created within 0.5 of a second in a momentary lapse. Right now, if you're watching this, you have the power to change something around you. You have the power to influence somebody else's life. You look at Facebook. You look at Twitter. You look at all those places that have got like, oh, we don't sell our information to people. We don't sell our information to higher ups. Facebook's been busted for it. Twitter's been busted for it. MySpace was shut down for that shit. They sell our information. They sell our pictures. They sell everything we upload on there for money. On the bottom cent of every single thing we do, our flirting, our happiness, our sadness, our depression, our mourning of past people and lost people, on the bottom fucking dollar of that, they're earning money off us. Sorry for that. Bit of a slur in my voice. They're earning money from people that have lost people to cancer. They're earning money off people that have had people murdered, and they've uploaded a video of that person's life. Good times, bad times, children they've had, relationships they've had. They take all that, they take your information, they sell it, not giving a fuck about who you are, and they go to the bank and put in that money. And they don't give a shit if your family has breast cancer, if your family has bloody a rare cancer that attacks the brain. They don't give a shit about you. Thing is, I've been around for 32 years tomorrow. I've seen this world go through some pretty stupid shit. It's about time people started waking up and noticing that this world could be so easily run differently. There's no need for the chaos effect. There's no need for people that are being robbed and raped and shot and shit. Sure, religion. I'm not going to go into that because religion has nothing to do with me. But I don't believe in any religions. I don't even believe in God. I believe in death. I believe in after death. But I don't believe in going to heaven. I don't believe in going to hell. I know when I'm dead, I'm just going to go on the ground and be worm food. The thing is, I'm not even scared of that anymore because in my personal life, I've lost two people very close to me recently. And I also lost someone that I love so bloody dearly. I've been by her side, not literally by her side because she lives elsewhere, but I've been by her side through everything. And there's still things that she doesn't tell me about. There's still things that she can't cope to tell me about. And it worries me so bloody much that she can't open up to me. I've lived through stuff I can't even talk about because I don't understand it. I've been through relationships, big and small. I've been used, I've been bullied, I've been threatened to kill myself. I've had everyone and everything on my bloody ass since I was young. If you want to see what the world's doing to people, look at me. I suffer from fucking depression. I have a rare genetic fucking problem, which is BRRS, amongst other things. I'm not going to go into that because what the social aspect of my thing is people bully me for my appearance. They bully me because I'm overweight. They bully me because of my big bones. They bully me because I can't do anything about it because my underactive thyroid. Now, go ahead. If you're going to say shit about me, do it. It ain't going to bother me none because I've lived through worse. If I gave up once in this lifetime, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I wouldn't be recording this video right now. Because my life would have ended when I was a teenager, when I couldn't handle being around groups. I separated from everyone. I've had to live on the outside of every single group I've ever known in my life. Sure, call me a loner, call me an idiot. News check, I don't give a shit. Because I've survived shit that nobody else ever would if they weren't me. Sure, we've all been through some bad stuff in life. We've all suffered through problems. We've all lost children. We've all lost people that we love. But none of us would last a minute in the other person's shoes. Because none of us knows that day-to-day person's life. That day-to-day person's problems and that day-to-day person's solutions for those problems. People say to us, oh, you've got nothing to worry about. They don't see us in our rooms, at our workplaces, fighting off the temptation to cut ourselves open, to drown ourselves, to just kill ourselves. They don't see that stuff because we don't open it up to them, because we don't feel that we should open up to people that are going to bully us for who we are. This, everyone, this is one guy's voice that's done 32 years of walking through hell every single day for every other person he cares about. Now, say what you want. Share this to whoever you want. Comment, bash me all you want. I still believe in freedom of speech and not saying anything if you can't say anything at all. If you can't say anything nice. Now, on the subject of bullying. If you're going to single a person out and you've got a dry, sarcastic sense of humor and you're going to start picking at them because they're overweight, or because they're slow, or because they're dyslexic or anything like that, I want you to take a look in the mirror and do exactly what you do to them to yourself and see how you feel about it. Because the thing is, when you say that stuff to us, when you text that stuff to us, it affects us more than you think. So I want any of you that bully other people, to look straight in a mirror and say exactly what you'd say to a person that's overweight or a person that looks a bit different from you. And I want you to let those words sink into your head and sink into your heart, to know exactly how much fucking damage you do to other people. Because bullies have no clue what they do to people. I've lost friends over stupid jokes. I've lost friends to suicide over stupid jokes. I've lost friends over jokes that people have said that I've said that I never said. The amount of people that I still have today, if the world wasn't like it was today, I wouldn't be sitting here alone, suffering with fucking deep depression, suffering with anxiety, suffering with suicidal tendencies to the point where I don't even fucking eat. So yeah, judge me all you want, because this is one guy talking the goddamn truth, and if you don't like it, you can suck it up and get on with it. Because I will not mute my voice. I will not sit in the shadows anymore and watch this world tear itself apart over a stupid bloody joke. War is chaos. Hate breeds chaos. Joking about people, bullying people, anything against people breeds chaos. Thank you for listening. I may do another video on this. I don't know yet. But from my voice, which is very telling, and from my face, that is very telling, you will see that I do not give a second about bullshit. If it upsets you, I'm sorry. If it hurts you and makes you cry because it reminds you of your childhood about people bullying you until you hurt yourself, I'm sorry. But I am done watching people getting hurt, hearing people getting hurt, hearing people crying to me over a bloody phone call. Because enough is enough. And if you don't like it, come at me, because I ain't going anywhere. Later, guys.